Good afternoon, everybody. It's nighttime here. You're probably going to watch this in the morning. I am going to show you a little hack on how to maybe completely destroy your Tesla because I don't know what I'm doing, but you might know better than me. Welcome back. This is Hectic. I've got a hell of a situation with this Tesla, another Tesla that's still in the shop that has a rebuilt title, and a little tuner car that I hope to pick up very soon. But before I do that, I gotta sell this thing. I gotta get our other Tesla back. So the other day we had Tesla Mobile service out to come and replace the window. And they did that. That all went great. They went and tested out the speakers, couldn't fix it. We had to go and bring the Tesla into the service department of Tesla over there in Pleasant Grove. They were able to fix it. They had to swap out the module, and the module freaked out and actually burned out the amplifier. So they had to replace both. They covered all the costs, which was awesome. I think they know I'm going through hell on this thing. I'm not a professional, okay? I don't know much about anything. I know a little bit about everything. Let's go in here. We'll go down to software. If you want to put your car into service mode, Tesla Mobile service came out. He kind of showed me this. I wasn't really paying attention, but I thought it was kind of cool. If you come to software under your car settings and then you go to the model name and just tap and hold, boom, you see that little flash. Bring this up, please enter access code. Now, I'm pretty sure every Tesla is the same. You can just enter in service, enter, and then it gives you this caution sign. So this is what I'm talking about. Improper use of service mode could result in loss of vehicle operation, permanent vehicle damage, or serious personal injury. It's kind of cool though, because you can go in here and if you're having an existential issue with your car, like I've had hundreds of times, you can go in here and see if you can't diagnose it yourself. So if you go to this like little driver icon, you can go to your different cameras and sensors. It'll show you where all the different cameras are and then all the different viewpoints it has. Kind of cool. There's a bunch on here. So you have the pillar cameras, you have the side cameras, you have the driving cameras here, and then the one in the back, and then you also have the interior camera. If you come down here to infotainment, this is all the computers running the software. But let's say we go to display. This is kind of cool. It's to essentially check if there's any false taps on the touchscreen. So if you're having touchscreen issues, you can go to touchscreen and you just tap around and it makes these little red X's. It's a bunch of different things here you can use. I just thought that one was kind of fun. It's like your Wi-Fi system, cell, modem for hotspot, all that. Come down here to high voltage. Now this is where you're handling all your battery issues. Our Model Y has been a hell of a problem. First of all, there's a bunch of things they didn't tell me when we bought the car. They showed me the wrong Carfax when we purchased the car, which I probably should have checked the VIN. I didn't. But now Tesla thinks that the computer might be bad, which is a $3,000 fix. That's not good. That's going to come out of the dealership's pocket, auto match. I hope they don't put up a fight because then I'll have to put up a fight. Also, if you didn't know, any branded title Tesla is actually pulled off of the supercharger network with Tesla. There's some kind of safety issue with the high voltage batteries and stuff, and they don't want your car blowing up at the chargers. And so after it's branded title, after it's branded in their system for so long, they remove access. The only way to get access back is by paying Tesla $2,000 to get the car reinstated with the supercharging network. Automatch never told me about that, which really sucks. And I doubt they paid to have that done. One of the service chicks over there at Tesla, really cool girl, she was telling me about this and was like, hey, you need to go talk to them about that. At the same time you talk to them about the car computer. Supposedly their mechanics think they can fix the computer, but now I'm going to have to go and try to get $2,000 out of them to go and pay Tesla to get me back on the supercharging network. Now, I went out to Vegas like, 2-3 weeks ago and had no problems with the superchargers. We were at all of them, but she was telling me that it's after so much time that it's issued as branded in the Tesla system, then they remove access. So whoever repaired the car, see if they went and had it reinstated with Tesla. I doubt it. Charging, drive unit. So if you're having issues with your motors, the electric motors front and back, if it's a dual motor. So this is kind of cool. When you enter drift mode in the performance settings or track mode settings, it essentially turns off the front motor. And so you're just running on the rear motor. I believe this is one step further, so you can like literally turn it off. Low voltage, so this is battery, keys, power distribution, HomeLink. HomeLink's stupid because it costs, what, $200-300? This is all the people that have access to your car. What type, phone or card, you can unpair them. When you're in service mode, it shuts like all the extra functions of the car off. So like my AC doesn't work now. I can tell that the fan that is cooling the motors and the batteries is not on. It's plugged in still. I'm sure it shuts that off. It did. Yeah, it shut the power off to the wall. So don't do it in a hot garage like I am, because I'm starting to sweat. Let's go back to battery. What's here? So HomeLink. And Tesla charges you $200 to do that, which I think is wild. I think it's 200. It might even be more. Makes no sense. Just get one of those puppies, you know what I mean? Power distribution. I don't know. Alignment and tires. So this is cool. If you're wondering if your alignment's off or not, you can come into here. Typically with these, you have to actually go on a test drive while you're in service mode to connect these, like the TPMS. Yeah, so like to connect this TPMS sensor, you have to go on a quick drive. Let's see, steering. Anyways, this will tell you if anything's unaligned. So if you're thinking about getting an alignment or a balance or anything like that, come here and this will tell you what's going on. Kind of cool. Brakes. Also with Tesla, you rarely use your brakes, right? Because of the regenerative braking. So anytime I let off the gas, the electric pedal, you get a regenerative braking effect. So you don't really need to use your brakes ever. Because of this, in my opinion, I could be wrong, but I think often the Tesla brakes kind of fill with air. And so you have to go and get them bled. Right now, like my brakes are really hard to press. Like when you push it in, it's like you can tell that there's a lot of air in the lines. There's too much compression. You can actually test that here to see if that's the case. And if it is, you can go and get your brakes bled. Let's go to Windows. Closures, Windows. Calibrate them. I'm not going to touch stuff because of that warning, and I don't want to go mess it up after he just fixed my window. So cool. And then let's come here to airbags. Ooh, this one's an interesting one. Yeah, when I get the Model Y back, I think I'm going to go into this airbags one and see if they actually replace the airbags. I'm sure they actually replace them, but make sure that it's not throwing any errors or any problems. There's been a couple different sensor issues, camera issues, and now this entire computer issue. I'm sure Tesla's right over AutoMatch. Chances are that computer's bad and AutoMatch is going to have fun having to pay for that. So let's go to seats. So this is to tell whether or not the weight sensor in each of the seats is functioning correctly. So what you'll notice here, these two are lit up, and that's because people are sitting in them. Well, nobody's sitting in the back, but my baby's seat is back there. I don't know what else you do here though. Anyways, kind of nifty. And then you go here to vehicle info, service mode. You got your VIN, like all the information they need right up front is like right there. Software reinstall. I wonder if we tried that on the Model Y, if that might fix it. Lots of cool things here. You can come in here, explore. Maybe don't touch too many things because you never know what you're going to break. So if you come here, just hold that, it exits. All of a sudden AC comes back on, car's charging again, and you'll hear the battery fan turn back on. All right. Figured I'd run you through a quick little view of the service mode of the Teslas. Once again, don't go and screw your car up like I have 120 times, I swear. Always on our way up. Just got to get rid of this car, get our Model Y back, and hopefully AutoMatch doesn't put up a fight with all the repairs that now need to be done on it, including getting it back on the supercharging system. I'm pretty sure that C36 that I was looking at that I wanted so bad is probably sold. I was gonna turn around and just offer him crypto today. We don't have room for 3 cars. Why's not here? Instead, my mother-in-law is letting us borrow her Ford Edge. Absolute sweetheart. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate the support. If you like the content, if you like the videos, which I'm hoping they just get better and better, please like, subscribe, and show the channel some support. We're working here. We're making it happen. Have a good day. Ciao.